The darkness of space is silent, but Nova's voice cuts through like a comet's trail, steady, warm, and charged with purpose. He hovers over the shimmering curvature of Earth, his suit's neon blue tracers pulsing with every heartbeat. "Look closely," he says, almost whispering. "That tiny blue world isn't fragile because it is weak, it is fragile because it is precious." The camera zooms in on his face, catching the reflection of swirling storms and city lights in his visor. He turns, and a portal of holographic projections unfurls around him. Maps of renewable power flows, supply chains, and hydrogen routes that weave across continents like glowing arteries. "We used to think progress meant burning everything in sight," Nova says, his tone shifting to playful disbelief. "Turns out, the universe gave us the simplest element, the first one ever formed after the Big Bang, as the key to our future: hydrogen, the hero hiding in plain sight." With a flick of his wrist, the holograms collapse into a single, brilliant H2 symbol that spins like a coin. Behind him, Earth's industrial heartbeats, ships, factories, and power plants, flicker like fading stars. "This," Nova gestures toward the planet, "is where green hydrogen steps in. Split water with renewable power, capture hydrogen, and power the world without leaving a scar. Easy to say, hard to do. But that's where I, and maybe you, come in." He glides toward a glowing gateway. H2 Hub. Renee Energy. Com materializes as a cosmic platform floating amid galaxies. Its interface radiates like a living constellation of projects and expertise. Nova lands lightly, boots sparking small ripples of light across the platform. "You're staring at the meeting place for hydrogen heroes," he says, his grin a mix of mischief and confidence. "Developers upload their visions. Consultants with scars from 100 battles step forward. Deals are forged, feasibility is tested, and the future takes shape." Panels show Nova striding across the hub's pathways, neon project icons orbiting him. A young developer's plan, a green hydrogen fueling corridor for freight trucks, spins before him as a hologram. Nova studies it, then pulls up a matching consultant's profile with a swipe. The two holograms merge, and a beam of light shoots toward Earth. "This is how you turn a sketch into steel and circuits," he says. "This is how small voices echo loud enough to move mountains." The scene shifts. Nova flies over a roaring storm on Earth. Below, a coastal refinery flickers, half powered by fossil fuels, half by experimental hydrogen systems. The storm represents uncertainty, market fears, financing gaps, political hesitations. Nova dives into the storm, carving a luminous path with his energy blades. "I've flown through black holes smaller than some developers' funding gaps," he laughs. "But when you've got the right allies, even the worst turbulence can't stop you." Cut to Nova, perched on a cliff, overlooking a massive offshore wind farm. The turbines spin like patient sentinels. His voice softens. "Every megawatt matters. Every molecule of hydrogen produced without carbon is a promise kept." A close-up panel shows his hand extended, palm up, with a miniature hydrogen molecule glowing above it. "But you don't need a starship to join the fight. H2 Hub exists so you can take your idea, whether it's a mega project or a microgrid, and find the expertise to make it real." Suddenly, alarms flash across Nova's visor. A rogue transmission claims hydrogen is too expensive. He rolls his eyes dramatically, then rockets through a wormhole of spreadsheets and charts. Mid-flight, he conjures a glowing LCOH simulation. The numbers bending under the pressure of renewables, cost declines, and scaling effects. He shouts over the roar of data, "Expensive today? Maybe. But tomorrow? Green hydrogen becomes the backbone of industry. Don't underestimate a molecule that powered the stars before your planet cooled." The visuals become playful. Nova surfs a wave of hydrogen molecules, dodges a meteor labeled Fossil Lobby, and lands gracefully on a solar array orbiting high above Earth. He plants a banner that reads, "Future Secured," in bold cyan letters. "The beauty of this story," he says, catching his breath, "is that it's not about me. I'm just the messenger. The real heroes are out there, developers who refuse to wait, consultants who lend their wisdom, and communities who dare to dream." He taps a control on his wrist, and a cascade of images unfolds. A small African town with its first hydrogen-powered irrigation pumps. A port city where cargo ships now run on ammonia derived from green hydrogen. A steel mill where workers cheer as smokestacks emit nothing but steam. The panels are vibrant and celebratory, full of color and life. "This isn't fiction," Nova says. "It's the future being written by ordinary people choosing extraordinary action." The next sequence is cinematic. Nova hovers in orbit, watching as H2 hub connections light up Earth's surface like constellations. Africa to Europe, Asia to the Americas, deserts to coastal hubs. "I've seen worlds rise and fall," he says, voice low and reflective. "The difference between survival and collapse wasn't strength, it was cooperation. And that's exactly what this hub delivers, a network strong enough to reshape the energy map." As he prepares to depart, Nova turns back to face the audience directly. The stars behind him flare as if to punctuate his words. "Don't wait for permission. Don't wait for perfection. Submit your project, share your expertise, invest in what matters." H2 Hub, Renee Energy. COM isn't just a website, it's the launch pad for a cleaner, fairer future. The final panels show him leaping into hyperspace, leaving a trail of shimmering hydrogen molecules in his wake. The trail twists into the letters H2, then morphs into the glowing Earth. His voice fades with one last wink of humor. "And hey, if you're watching this, you're already part of the crew. Buckle up, the hydrogen age isn't coming, it's here." The screen fades to black except for the H2 Hub logo pulsing with soft blue light. A playful after-credit panel pops up, a chibi-style Nova lounging on a crescent moon, holding a mug labeled electrolyzer juice. He smirks. "Like, share, subscribe, and maybe build a hydrogen plant while you're at it."
Thanks for tuning into the ReneeEnergy.com YouTube channel. We trust you found this episode enlightening and motivating. There's a world of innovation and opportunity in sustainable energy, and we're delighted to share this journey with you. Stay in the loop with the latest on renewable energy and sustainability by visiting our website and subscribing to our newsletter. Your support is immensely appreciated, it's truly invaluable to us. Don't miss our next video on new trends in renewable energy. Follow us on social media for the latest updates. Enjoyed the video? Like, subscribe, and share for more green insights. Thanks for watching.